Shakita Bonita. I think I'm gonna go back to Shakita Bonita, but yeah, it's me, Mama Hope. Um, you can run, but you can't hide. That was the download that I got this morning. So we're gonna find out what it is, because that was all I got was you can run, but you can't hide. Okay? Thank y'all for coming in. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't, thank you. Okay? But Holy Spirit, ancestors above, below, beneath, in between, you know, and all the rest. What is the message that you would have me to deliver on you can run but you can't hide? What's the message? What's the message? I was led to get zodiac, so Taurus, Sun in Taurus. Okay. Sun in Virgo, Moon in Gemini. Somebody's trying to jump ship. Aquarius. That's eclipse in Aquarius. And eclipse in Leo. Eclipse in Sagittarius. I'm shuffling 3 times, y'all. Eclipse in Pisces. So is at the bottom of the deck. So we got Sun in Taurus, Sun in Virgo, Moon in Gemini. Excuse me. Eclipse in Aquarius, eclipse in Leo in reverse, eclipse in Sagittarius in reverse. These signs could resonate with some part of this message. You can run, but you can't hide. I think it say Ruhi. Ruhi. Hello. Holy Spirit. What is the message? You can run, but you can't hide. Four of Wands. Lover's card in reverse. Hold on a minute, y'all. I don't know what that means, so I'm gonna have to look that up. Tone. So we got the Four of Wands, Love is in reverse. You can run, but you can't hide. Okay? Oh. Somebody gonna have to face the fact. It looks like someone has to face the fact that some kind of relationship, situationship, to how it resonate, is not it's not working. Somebody is in between. Ten of Swords. Somebody is indecisive, you know, on whether or not do they pursue. Someone is being betrayed in some kind of ship. You know, someone is indecisive on who is doing the betraying. Someone made a bad choice. Someone had two choices. You can run, but you can't hide. Five of Cups in reverse. Somebody in regret. Okay? Somebody is in regret. They highly disappointed. And look like they're trying to run from these feelings. But they can't. That's why Spirit say you can run, but you can't hide. Wherever you go, it's going to follow you, okay? The regret, the pain, you know, the loss, the grief, the defeat, the bad choices. Six of Wands. Yeah, somebody got to look at the man in the mirror. The man, the woman, take what energy resonate, how it resonate, okay? Somebody got to take a step back. It is what it is. It was what it was. The decisions that were made were made. You can't go back and change whatever decision that brought you to this woe, okay? You can't go back and change it. You got to accept it. Keep moving, you know. But the thing is, how you keep moving from henceforth. Do you continue to be angry? Nine of Pentacles. Do you continue to be angry and bitter and in regret and, you know, or, hey, do you move away in positivity? You can run, but you can't hide. Holy Spirit. Two of Swords sideways. Somebody all up in their head, baby. All up in their head. They can't decide. Which way do I go? Which way? They caught up. Somebody is really caught up. Somebody is in a situation, you know, and they are really caught up in it. They're trying to run away from it, but this is a situation that you can't run from. It's going to follow you. Somebody's conscience, because I hear let your conscience be your guide. Somebody's conscience is eating them. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, their conscience is eating them. Somebody has invested a lot in whatever situationship this is. Someone has invested a lot, okay? And they're not willing to let it go, but at the same time, it's beating them. Somebody looking at the long term point of view of things. How far is this going to take me, you know? I hear that Slick Rick. 100 years, but you know, somebody looking like 100 years from now, where am I going to be, you know? Somebody say dead, but whoever this person is, they're not looking at it that way. They're like 100 years from now, you know, where long term. That's long term for whoever. Take it how it resonate, baby. So I'm just a messenger, okay? I know that's, you know, far-fetched, you know, in your thinking. But it is. This ain't far-fetched in somebody else's thinking. So take it how it resonate, you know. Hey, who are we to judge, okay? Holy Spirit, you can run, but you can't hide. Anything else? Ten of Pentacles, okay? Take looking at 100 years from now, okay? Tower at the bottom. They worrying about 100 years from now. They worried about their Ten of Pentacles. They stability, their security, their long-term success. Eight of Cups. Yo, and what they see is disappointment. They see disappointment. They see something that they, whatever it is, they need to walk away from. Somebody's letting their conscience be their guide. Ace of Swords in reverse. Someone has some weasel. Someone is trying to be a weasel. They're trying to distort someone's vision, someone's thinking, they just trying to distort a situation, you know, someone's judgment. Spirit said you can run, but you can't hide, okay? The truth is going to be the truth no matter how you try to cloud it up, you know. It's going to be the truth. You're going to know the truth. The truth is inside you. If you want to admit to it or you want to deny it, but the truth is going to be the truth. You cannot weasel this situation here. Someone wants to play both sides. It's like, I don't even want to use this as, you know, an example, because you know, people be saying you want your cake and eat it too. Of course. What's the purpose of having a cake if you can't eat it? You know what I'm saying? So I don't even really want to use that, but that's what came to my mind. But yeah, someone want to, you know, they want to play both sides. They thinking they can bamboozle, weasel a situation. Yeah, Spirit say you need to rethink that. Think that, you know, if you thought about that, rethink it, baby. It's not gonna work. Mm. There's nothing that the universe doesn't see. There's nothing that the universe doesn't know. And when you're on the wrong side of the gate, Wheel of Fortune. What goes around comes around. Okay? It's inevitable. Hello, Yusi. It's inevitable. Okay? Whoever you are, you're unpredictable. You're unstable, for one. You're unstable. You know? But you gotta learn how to take the good with the bad, baby. Okay? You gotta learn how to take the good with the bad. You know? Somebody's very congested. Your energy is blocked. There's a lot of blockages, you know, in your flow, in internal. For someone else, your energy is out of control. It's just spinning, spinning, and spinning, and spinning, and spinning. You know, you never stopping. Never, you're just spinning. You probably dizzy right now. You fucked up. Next, excuse me, y'all. Yeah. Yo. Six of Cups. There's a lot of healing that needs to be done for someone. A lot of healing. There's a lot of healing that needs to be done. Someone has to be an example. Okay? Somebody got to be an example. Someone has to lend a helping hand. Someone... Emperor. Whoever you are, you're sitting in Emperor position. Okay? You're sitting in a position of leadership, but you're not showing leadership. But you are sitting in a position of leadership. That's why Spirit says someone has to be an example. Okay? I don't know what kind of childhood example you had. But you are in control of your decisions. And whoever you are, the example that you're setting is not proper. It's not a proper. It's not proper. It's not a proper example. Yeah, you're sitting in the emperor seat now, but how many emperors have sat in a seat that were not really qualified to be sitting in the seat, but for some reason they sitting in the seat. But just because you're sitting in the seat doesn't make you a divine emperor. Mm. Ace of Wands in reverse. Hola. To explain. Drought low. You have to explain it to me, baby. But Ace of Wands in reverse. Whoever this is, you know that you're not proper. You know you're not proper. You know you need to do better. This is not a military secret for you. This is confirmation. You know that you're not proper. You know you ain't proper. Okay? But you got a lack of willpower, a lack of motivation to do what is proper. Okay? You've been sitting in that seat for so long that you've become accustomed to not being proper. Spirit says it's time for a change. Holy Spirit. Page of Swords. It's time for a change, baby. Okay? It's time for a change. Either a change or 2 weeks notice. Take that out, resonate. It's time for a change. Someone is you're being watched. Ace of Cups. You need some love. Six of Pentacles at the bottom. You need some love. You need some love and compassion. You need some. You need some help. You need help too. Okay. Could stem back from your childhood. You might got some childhood trauma that you need to revisit. Okay. That you might need some help with. Somebody feeling like they can't do it by themselves. That you got to have somebody to help you overcome. But you need some self-love. That's what you need. You need to go and reflect, okay? It doesn't take much to reflect. It doesn't take much, It's all about the part of accepting what you see once you reflect, okay? The good and the bad, okay? Somebody could be very egotistical, see no wrong in themselves. You can only see wrong in others, but some of the wrong that you see in others is a reflection of yourself, okay? You see no wrong in others. You judge others. You judge others so that you don't have to judge yourself. But now you are being judged by the universe, the Most High, the ancestors, the spirit guides. And it's time for you to go and reflect. If you got to go back into your childhood and reflect upon, I don't care if it's somebody, if your mother, if your father, okay, if they weren't a good parent or whoever raised you, okay, we're going to start with your mother and your father because that's, the first steps. But if they were you felt like they weren't good parents, Okay, they weren't good parents. You got to reflect on why you feel like they weren't good parents. What it was that made them not good parents. Then you got to accept that. You got to look at both sides. You know, we as parents, especially parents that are coming from broken homes, no one gave us playbooks, okay? Some things we learned, some things we had to learn as we lived through. But you got to go and look at both sides of the situation. If you still find your parent guilty, they just guilty, baby, okay? If you find them guilty, you forgive them, you give them second chances, then they keep messing up, then hey, it is what it is, okay? It is what it is. That means you got to cut them loose, you got to let them go. And those things that you take from them and resonate on, you know, that makes you better, not bitter, okay? It don't make you hold resentment, it just makes you better. You want to go out and give to the world a better version of what you got. You know, I'm not saying go out and try to be better than your parent. That is not the concept, okay? Holy Spirit, anything else? You can run, but you can't hide. Somebody's trying to run from themselves. Strength card. Yeah, baby, you gotta have the patience. You gotta have the courage. Okay? You gotta have the compassion that you're so much seeking. You gotta be able to give it. You gotta be able to have it in order to receive it. You can't expect from someone what you don't have. And if you do, then you're stealing. You're a thief. You're no good. You're a manipulator, okay? Because that's not equal reciprocity, okay? That puts a stagnation in the wheel of life, okay? Holy Spirit. Hangman. You got to be able to be compassionate. You want compassion? You got to be compassionate. You want forgiveness? You got to be able to forgive. Okay? You want love? You got to be able to love. Okay? You got to sacrifice something. Okay? In order to get something, you got to give something. You can't just take. I mean, you can try. But eventually the well's going to run dry. And you going to let them drain you? You going to let them take everything? Now you ain't got nothing. You got to survive off of what you got or you going to keep moving. Now you a weasel. And karma is the wheel going to eventually spin the block. And it's going fast. You got that wheel moving. Somebody got the wheel moving real fast. So it's coming around the corner real fast. They ain't taking long. It ain't taking long because that's, you feel me? 3 of Wands in reverse. It ain't taking long because you're spinning it fast. Stuck. Somebody got to get out the past and yo, baby, you got to do something. Okay? High Priestess in reverse. You got to let go of them secrets, baby. Okay? Got to go in there and clean out your closet. Got to clean out your closet. The inner self. You got to go in and clean out. Okay? You got to understand that it's dirty. It's dirty. Okay? Like that you try that chewing gum. You got a dirty mouth. It's dirty. You got to go clean out the dirty. You can run, but you can't hide. Holy Spirit, anything else? Uh-oh, I didn't even see that. Justice. Page of Pentacles. You gotta start over, baby. You gotta start over. Okay. And that's the truth. Somebody was so focused on money. Thought money could. Then you got into the position of being with the money in the leadership role. Ten of Pentacles, you got into the position of it and still found out that it glitters, but it's not gold. Okay? You found out, huh? That it ain't all about the money. Your conscience still eating you. Four of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you figured that out, didn't you? You need to take your car to the shop. It needs some realignment. Okay? Four of Pentacles. You know, you need your wheels balanced, your oil checked. You know what I'm saying? You figured out that it ain't all about the money. Money can only take you so far. No one's saying money bad, but it can only take you so far. Five of Swords. Yeah, it brings up a bunch of that there. Fool card at the bottom. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You can run, but you can't hide. You can't hide from your inner self. Okay? Somebody needs to get disciplined. Needs to be disciplined. Okay? Somebody feel like if they take the proper steps, they're going to lose. What are you losing? Money? I mean, it looks like you got enough. Okay? You're sitting in the Empress status. So it looks like you got enough money. Unless it's a facade. Somebody said being good never got nobody nowhere. I never said anything about being good, but if that's what you gather from the message, that might be something you need to go and reflect on. Holy Spirit, what is the message from the Kipper? You can run, but you can't hide. Unexpected money felt sideways. Somebody think they're finna get, Jay, you finna get no money. Somebody. Holy Spirit said, take these up. Hold on, y'all. Let me take these up. Somebody is expecting some money. Somebody ain't getting no money. Your money is in stagnation. It's in limbo. Okay? It's in limbo. Whoever you expecting this unexpected income. So that means expecting money out of nowhere. It's in limbo right now. I don't know why it's in limbo, but we're going to We're going to go a little deeper and try to find out why your money. Why your money is in limbo. Okay. I'm going to go just a little deeper. To find out why your money is in limbo. You can run, but you can't hide. Community in reverse. Child, you got people talking bad about you. People talking bad about you. Okay? People try. Somebody know somebody's know that you supposed to be getting some unexpected income, or you supposed to be getting something, child. And baby, they shooting you down. Okay? Whoever your community is, whatever you represent or whatever you resonate with as a community, okay? They shooting you down bad. Just let you know. They talking bad about you, baby. If they ain't talking now, they done talked, okay? Real child, they talk bad about you. Somebody went and questioned somebody about you, baby. And they ain't had nothing good to say about you. They had nothing good to say. Nothing distant horizon. So they still out questioning. They ain't have nothing good to say about you. Gift. Something that you're supposed to be getting. Message of concern. Something that you're supposed to be getting. What's the message of concern, Holy Spirit? Family room. The message of concern is that somebody done told them. So your community could be your family, okay? That done talk bad about you. Then gave ill reports on you, baby. Then talk real bad about you. Your family, your friends, whoever you would invite into your family room. But they got a message of concern that you know. And you know everything they done did. And you ain't dealing with them. You content by yourself. That's why your little family room. That's why your little family room by. Look at them. Ain't nobody in that family room. Okay? And ain't but one cup for the tea. Look at that. Ain't but one cup on that tray for the tea. That means you sipping tea by yourself. You say, fuck them. Fuck them all. Okay? Halfway, you say, fuck them. Fuck them all. Now they concerned because you still gonna get what you're supposed to get. You say, fuck them. Okay? Everybody can't go. Shit. You come to the terms of and realize that everybody can't go with you. Okay? You gotta leave some on behind, child. But your ancestors with you. The Most High with you. The Holy Spirit with you. Your guides with you. You never know. Thief. Charlie call you a thief and everything too. I don't know, you might have been a thief in the past, shit. I don't know what you did, okay? Somebody said once a thief, always a thief. But that ain't true. Because I used to be a thief. And I don't steal. I don't steal no more. For real though, okay? So that saying ain't true, baby. People do change, okay? I am a witness, a testimony, okay? People do change. But beware, false person. There's a false person. There's a false person coming to give you something. Take that high resonate, baby. The tongue is like silver, okay? Hot, steamy, passionate, okay? Bad health. Just somebody in your family, in your community, okay? And for some, it's somebody you don't know. But for someone heavy, it's somebody in your family, somebody that you're connected to, okay? See the number 8? You're connected to them. 31 breaks down to 4. You're connected to them. They're sick. Gift. They need help. You can run, but you can't hide. This Spirit say this the one of the ringleaders that talk bad about you. Thoughts. Now they all up in their head. Okay, you can run, but you can't hide. Privileged lady in reverse. That's who. That's who got the message of concern. The mask is coming off. Their lies are being revealed. Whoever this is here, that silver tongue, their lies are being revealed. This person is scared. They're scared that the truth is being revealed. And it's putting them in bad health, baby, because it's going to demote them. Somebody trying to run from the truth. They don't want the truth out. They don't want to be revealed. Child. This could be a parent. Mm, 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 mm. This could be a parent that has abandoned their child, and then had the nurse go out and degrade their child. Okay? Great fortune, baby. Now they know occupation. That whoever this is, whoever this child is, this child energy, they headed to great fortune, and they sick. Because they done dogged out this person and know this person, and I didn't got a message of concern that this person know that they done dogged them and tried to hinder them, and they scared and they sick that this person ain't gonna have no compassion on them. They gonna travel the road without them. Change. Yeah. They're scared. They're scared of the change. They're scared of the growth. They wanted that person to always be in a child mentality, in a submissive atmosphere. And now that person has changed. This could be somebody that was jealous of their own child. With thief, they could be jealous of their own child. Somebody that messed up their youth. I'm going to say youth, you know. And now, you know, it's like, I don't really want to say destiny swap, but take it how it resonate. But yeah. Holy Spirit. Main male. With gift. Somebody getting a message of concern. Okay? I'm going to just say somebody was jealous of their own child. Okay? Male, female, take it how it resonates. Somebody was jealous of their own child. You know? Holy Spirit say you can run, but you can't hide the truth. It's going to come to the light. Somebody say they'll take it to their grave. Hey. It's a little deep for me, baby. But, to mature woman, say today they'll take it to the grave, baby. Ooh. Okay. They will take it to the grave. I can't stop you, baby. I can't stop you. Whoever you are. Okay. Mature woman. Holy Spirit. Secret. What I need from you is understanding. Okay. What is the message that you have me deliver out of this deck here? You can run, but you can't hide, baby. Somebody trying to run from themselves, run from the truth. It's the truth, Ruth. Okay. Holy Spirit. Enough to drive a preacher mad. Somebody is losing it. Okay? Losing it and making everybody else crazy. Many are called, only a few are chosen. Somebody is refusing to believe that they weren't chosen. And it's driving them mad. Y'all see I put the definition. Because pervert and pervert, you know, they spelled the same. But pervert means to alter something from its original course, what was intended. Somebody is upset, okay, that they were not chosen. And they trying to run from it. But Spirit said you can't hide, okay? Somebody tried to alter something from its original course. Somebody tried to pervert something, you know? And it's about to drive them crazy. Somebody need to face the facts and reality. About to run crazy, child. Thermometer. Somebody mad. Somebody is mad because they can't alter courses. Okay? They can't stop what is being. Somebody can't stop something that was being written from the beginning. They can't stop it. Be you. They can't stop. They can't stop somebody from being themselves. And that's what whoever they're chosen. Many are called. Only a few are chosen. They can't stop that person from being themselves. Silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids. Okay. Yeah. I hear that NDRE song. I'm not the average girl from the video, and I ain't built like a supermodel. That part. Yeah. But somebody learned to love themselves unconditionally because they realized who they were and who they are. Sacral chakra. Okay? Somebody is an original. And somebody don't like it. So you say, what is the lesson? What is the lesson? You can run, but you can't hide. Somebody is... somebody being taught a lesson. Tribulation in reverse. You can't stop it. You cannot bring... Spirit said any more tribulation. You cannot bring the tribulation. That is the lesson that you should not have ever tried to bring tribulation. Okay? That's the lesson that will be learned. Gonna wind up, gonna end somebody behind bars. I don't know what bars. Spiritual bars or physical bars. I don't know. Told y'all, you can't judge a book by the cover now. Just because it don't look like it don't mean it's not. Okay? Just because it doesn't look like it doesn't mean it's not. That's how you mess up. Okay? That's how you mess up. Wedding. That's how you mess up. That's how you mess up the connection. See? I heard pay for play. Somebody might need to watch that video. Public apology. You got to pay me to play me. I don't know. I might go back and watch it because I don't know. But a public apology, somebody owes somebody an apology, and they know they do, but they won't do it. They ain't gonna do it. They're about to run them crazy. Okay? Somebody got to go crazy. Got a copycat. Got a copycat. The copycat owes somebody a public apology. Owe somebody an apology. They ain't gonna do it. I don't think they gonna do it. I could be wrong, but they ain't gonna do it. They fighting demons. They fighting demons right now. They ain't gonna do it. They fighting their inner selves. Okay? Earth. They fighting their inner self. They in between. In between. Big Queen. They in between doing it, and in between refusing. They got this one over here saying, look, it is what it is. Okay, just accept that. Got this one over here saying, man. This one over here saying, you stupid. I'm telling you now. Go ahead and admit your faults. Okay? Go ahead. You can run, but you can't hide. Spirit gonna hunt you down. Find you out. I tell you, this one over here. This one over on this side here say, That say, take your L's or your W's and move on. This one here say, No, sir. No, sir. This one over here say, admit your faults. Go ahead. You understand. That one over there said, I refuse to lose. Okay? Lukewarm to hot. Somebody finna be cooled off. Somebody finna be cooled off. I don't know who out there fooling with that water magic, but that water magic ain't gonna work. Somebody about to be cooled off by the same water magic that they was out there doing. That same water magic is about to turn around and drench you. I almost said drown you, but I ain't gonna drench you though, okay? Gratefulness. Gonna cleanse you. Gonna cleanse you. Gonna cleanse you. That's what it's gonna do. It's gonna cleanse you. That same water magic gonna cleanse you. Listen, live and learn. It's gonna cleanse you. I heard what the devil meant for harm, God turned it into good. Okay, gonna cleanse you, baby. Okay, gonna cleanse you. Gonna teach you. You had a what is a lesson? Yeah, and now you gotta live and learn. Yeah. It's gonna ground you. It's gonna ground you. Hold on, y'all. All right, y'all, my grandbabies. But yeah, it's gonna ground you. It's gonna get you together. Well, that's what it's supposed to do anyway. Signed and sealed, baby. Yeah. Some have to go the hard way. Some have to learn a lesson. Okay. You ain't the only one, child. Okay? Yeah. Listen, baby. Lending a helping hand. You ain't the only one, okay? And if somebody else said they lied, child, we all had to learn the hard way about something. I don't care how minute it may have been, but we've all had to learn the hard way on something, okay? And this just happened to be your season, okay, of learning the hard way, okay? You know how it goes. You know how it goes. You done told somebody something and they don't listen, and then, hey, it is what it is. It's not options. It is what it be, okay? It be's what it be. No more debt. But you better stop doing that water magic, okay? Because look, it's enough to drive a it's going to have you crazy now, okay? If you ain't already there. You ain't already there. And if you already there, child, you're going even worse. Okay? But anyway. Alright, Holy Spirit. Oh, hold on, y'all. Holy Spirit, thank y'all. Okay. Last deck. What's the message? The time is now. I heard the time is now to break some chains. Check out resonate. The time is now for you to go do some self-reflecting. The time is now to get into the hermit mode. April. Somebody could be born in April. It's time for somebody to move forward. The time is now, April. It's time to move forward. It's time for somebody to take a leap, make a decision, okay? To venture out. Somebody, it's time to reap what you sow. Only you know what you sowed. Whatever you sowed, it's time to reap, baby. Sometime in the future. Nine months from now, for somebody. Somebody's going to get an awakening 9 months from now. Okay? Timing is much farther in the future. Next full moon. Somebody did some magic on somebody. So on someone's future. This next full moon, it's going to be a backfire. 3 months from now in reverse, it's going to be a backfire. Oh. Spirit said, give it time. It's in the works. March. By the end of the year, in reverse. Something going on right now. Somebody making decisions. Practical thinking. Somebody's waking up. Somebody waking up mad too. So we say it's in the past. Somebody waking up. Understanding the concepts. Next year looks promising. In reverse. Somebody's understanding that. August. Now. Somebody's understanding that they can't put things off. Yeah. It's the wrong time. Somebody's understanding that you can't put things off. Decisions have to be made pertaining to oneself, pertaining to one's growth. Yeah. Time will bring a surprise in reverse. Somebody out of time. Next couple of years in reverse. Next week looks promising in reverse. And y'all, these cards is upright, okay? July. We in July. The end of July, but we here. Okay? May. I don't know what was done in May. Whatever was done in May. Okay? Next fall. Something happening this fall. August. Next couple of months in reverse. Yo, whatever. August. One more. September. November. At the bottom. Whatever's been going on, this has concluded the message. Take this message however it resonates. What don't resonate, don't try to make it either. Okay? And if you feel like it should resonate, feel like this whole message is your message, then, you know, what part don't resonate to you, go sit back and reflect on it. Give it some time, okay? But, you can run, but you can't hide. It's only a waste of your time, okay? You can run, but you can't hide. Till the next time, thank y'all for coming in. Next couple of days. Thank y'all for coming in. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Just thank y'all. But yeah. Till the next time. I'm going to leave y'all in peace, love, and hair grease, baby. Hair grease. Later. Oh, shit. Later, Gators.